Hello everybody and welcome to FinTech Futures. We are here today at FinovateEurope in London, UK. My name is Tyler Paith. I'm a reporter at FinTech Futures, and today I'm joined by Tinna Hallbergsdóttir, the Chief Compliance Officer of Taktikal. Tinna, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. You've not long come off the demo stage, have you?
No, it's been a couple of hours now, so it's mellowed down a bit.
A little bit. How did you find doing the demo?
It was very interesting.
Quite fast, wasn't it?
Quite fast-paced, very energetic.
Yeah.
Always scared to have that big light on you, but no, it went good.
Yeah, I thought it was a very good presentation. I thought you did well to make your point and present your solution, which we're going to talk about a little bit more in this interview today. But yeah, I think it was very, very good. And it was also you and your CEO as well, and you shared the stage so well.
Thank you.
It was a really, really good balance. In terms of your solution, which we're going to talk about, before we do that, why don't you tell us a little bit more about who you are, your Chief Compliance Officer, and also what Taktikal is doing at FinovateEurope this year, aside from demoing?
Yeah. So my name is Tinna Hallbergsdóttir, which absolutely no one can pronounce.
I'm so sorry, I butchered it in the beginning.
That's the norm. That's fine. So I've been at Taktikal for a couple of years now. Chief Compliance Officer. I handle everything related to security, privacy, and all of our AML processes, and I'm product manager for those things. Before that, I was in insurance. I spent 12 years in insurance, and there I was doing various things. I was head of the service desk, head of IT, and risk management, and a lot of compliance.
Yes. Everybody loves compliance.
Everyone loves compliance.
Can't get enough of it.
I'm quick to call my name when something compliance related comes up.
Fantastic. And about Taktikal, I mean, it's an Icelandic company. Can you tell us a little bit more about what they're doing?
Yeah. So Taktikal was founded about 7 years ago to work on onboarding solutions. The founders all have a vast experience of working in banks. We've got a couple of IT guys and a business guy. So they've all got very nice insights into the banking environment and the onboarding needs there. And they wanted to create something new and help people get customers sooner. So the onboarding process ideally shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes.
Of course.
And that's the solutions that we built. And from that, we sort of took a sidestep into digital signatures, and we have our own digital signature platform with various types of digital signatures. And so most of our workflows, or all of our workflows, start with interaction with the customer and end with a digitally signed document. And then after that, we sprinkle a little automation on it.
Oh gosh. Well, I can imagine as Chief Compliance Officer in a company like that, you probably kept quite busy, I imagine.
Yes. There's always some new regulations, new stuff that I need to look into and make sure that we're compliant with. And then there's always these meetings advising our customers on how they can become compliant and building their workflows. So,
And you work primarily with financial institutions?
Yes. Financial institutions, we work with banks, we work with insurance, we work with new payment stream companies, some fintech solutions, but we also work with just plain old retail companies. Our customer base is quite broad.
It certainly sounds so, and the needs of all of those different customers must be quite difficult to adhere to, but you've done well, and I could see that in your demo as well. In terms of your attendance at Finovate this year, FinovateEurope.
Yeah.
Is it your first time at Finovate?
It's my first time here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, we're only halfway, well, a little bit over halfway through day one. I mean, what do you make of it so far?
It's very interesting. There's so much innovation going on. It's so fun to see all the other companies and what they're doing.
Yeah, right.
And I can see partner opportunities everywhere.
Yeah. Have you had a lot of good conversations?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. And in terms of like the technologies and concepts that you sort of got your eye out for, what is that?
Yeah, we've always got our eye out for potential partners, especially in data sources. We're always trying to get more data sources into our platform so that our customers don't have to choose or compromise their own preferred vendors. We want to be able to connect with all of them, especially the best ones. So you shouldn't have to compromise on your data sources. You should be able to pick the ones you want and connect them to our platform so that you can get this complete system.
It's a massive, massive topic here today, isn't it? Data.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, data automation, data optimization, all of it, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
In terms of, we spoke about the compliance and the onboarding sort of aspect of it. What areas do you think that financial institutions struggle with the most in those realms?
I think it's mostly keeping up with everything.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's always new regulations, and especially if you have cross-border customers, then you have to pay attention to the compliance atmosphere in each country that you deal with, and you have to make sure that you are always compliant. And it's not a single regulation. It's different between countries, and you have different regulations based on what your business is. And the financial institutions, they have so many regulations and requirements that they need to fulfill, and it keeps changing as well, especially in the AML sphere, where the bad guys, they keep getting smarter. They keep finding ways around the system. So we have to keep making the system better to counteract that. So yeah, it's an ever-changing environment.
I mean, we spoke about the sort of broad depth of customers that you're serving. You seem to be serving everybody and everybody everywhere. In terms of the size of the company, do you think that makes a difference in terms of what those challenges then look like?
Yeah. So we go after the small and medium companies because those are the companies that don't have really large IT divisions. They don't have a lot of IT resources. They can't just build their own system. So what we try and do is we created a SaaS solution that they can onboard or implement with them that doesn't require a lot of heavy IT resources. So we're trying to make all this really big fancy IT stuff available to the smaller companies so that they can focus on their core business.
And in terms of like how they're using data, do you think that sort of there's certain aspects of their data is being underutilized, or maybe it's sitting like silos somewhere?
I think a surprising amount of the data is actually still on paper.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That I did not expect you to say that.
Yeah. No, it's surprising how much is on paper and emails. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. A lot of it is, and that's why people have to, that you get something on paper and then you have to plug it into the computer. But even the ones that are better, that are past this, they are pretty much stuck in silos because you have a system that's specialized in a certain aspect of the process. And you have 5 or 6 of these, and you have to manually go into each one, and you might have even different teams going into each one's taking care of different aspects of that onboarding process. So getting that all centralized in one location, it's a huge deal breaker.
Absolutely. In terms of Taktikal, is that where you then come in to sort of consolidate all of this, bring it all, enhance it in a way? Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. We start at the beginning and we make sure that it's all very easily accessible to the customer. We meet them where they would like to be met. So a lot of our solutions, or all of our solutions, are very mobile friendly. Because there's so many people that are just sitting between, they're running between meetings, then they have to finish something, and they have maybe they got an email, they started on the laptop, and then they got interrupted and they couldn't finish. So with us, that you can seamlessly continue on your mobile device and just keep going where you need to be. And of course, with digital signatures, you can finish it anywhere in the world.
I mean, do you think that element of accessibility should be a core focus within compliance softwares right now, or do you think there should be a mix of different focuses?
Accessibility always helps, because if your onboarding process is in a way that you have to have a certain setup, it doesn't meet everyone. It doesn't meet everyone's needs. And right now, the name of the game is flexibility, and being able to service a wider range of people. And
in terms of Taktikal, you know, you're working your way through the industry. You're definitely making yourselves known with such a good demo as that we saw this afternoon. What can we expect the company to do next?
For us, it's all about connections now. We have this amazing workflow builder, and now we want to just add more modules. So we're looking at always new data sources, new data providers, And we're looking for the best ones, the ones that give us the best, the most accurate data, so that we can try and make the process as simple as possible for the customer and for the compliance team that has to deal with all this data. We don't want to drown them in too much data. No. We just want to give them quality data, exactly what they need.
Fantastic. Well, Tinna Hallbergsdóttir, it's been great to meet you from Taktikal, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me
Thanks
today.
for having me.
Thank you to everybody who's joined along. And if you'd like to find out more, please head to fintechfutures.com. Until next time, goodbye.